Goods use a term called sidness, which is a moment in the show when everything kind of melts together, where there's like this bonding between the artist and the audience.
There is a feeling that when performing makes people collectively cry, yell, dance, sing, applaud. You feel that coming back.
Everybody's singing the same words, and you're just looking out there like you just can't believe these people are all singing.
It doesn't matter how much you're getting for making them do that.
It's just this great connection, and I think that's the time for us when everything is just going.
Yeah, that feels good. You just get that rush.
I wanna give it all to you. I know I can. I know I can. Oh, I wanna give it all to you. I'm your man. I'm your man. Oh, I wanna give it all to you. I know I can. I know I can.
We had just had a record release party for Mint, and it was at the Hard Rock Cafe. And there was hundreds of people there. It was a great night. Everybody coming out to celebrate the band. And on the radio that morning, they were playing I'm Not Average.
Well, I spent a lot of money, I spent a lot of time, and I put it all into this band of mine.
And it was a great feeling to hear your song on the radio. That's like one of the best feelings in the world. At the same time, though, I'm still pulling up to my job where my boss was treating me like crap, and it was very surreal. Here's our song on the radio, and everybody expecting all the success, but you know, it's the same old thing for me. It was just a regular job.
And then I spend my days and nights listening to the radio. Oh, no. Oh. And I say to myself, you got a long way to go, go, go. But I want you to know I'm not average. Wake up! I'm not average. Wake up! I'm not average. No, I'm not average.
The hardcore people are the people who, whatever occupation they have and however gainfully employed they are, seek release and enjoy singing, playing, and performing.
We get to sing our songs and play our music for different people in different places.
And they don't feel like it's a job. It's a release. It's the way out.
There's nothing that can satisfy you more than being able to say that you're doing exactly what you wanted to do from day one. From the moment you were living that fantasy when you were 12 years old, you have that drive in you, and there's, like I said, no bigger satisfaction than being able to look back and say, man, I did it. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I am where I want to be.
I'm not average. Wake up! I'm not average. Wake up! I'm not average. No!
Having a dream and actually living it is the most amazing feeling in the world.
Kashmir and I, we had a suicide pact. We were going to make it at a certain time.
When you try to identify with everybody, you know, paying their dues, and then seeing a band like the Goods who have been working really hard and who have just brilliant music. I mean, just great songs and very catchy lyrics and melodies and stuff. And we can relate the same way as the fact that, you know, everybody has to start out at a certain place.
I mean, you dream about it, and then you get that phone call.
So sure enough, we get the call. You know, pack your bags, you're coming to LA.
That was an amazing sensation.
So okay, suicide pack's off. We're going to LA. We've done it.
Can't believe all that you see.
I always wanted to see California in general since I was a little kid. From that Led Zeppelin song, Stairway to Heaven, when he talks about looking to the west, I always knew that was California.
You're doing what you love, and it's all happening just the way you planned it. It's almost too good to be true.
Please don't tell that line to me.
That was like having your dream come true, literally your dream come true, whatever your dream was. Being an astronaut, if you have a dream of being an astronaut, say, and all of a sudden you wake up tomorrow and they're you know, taking your measurements for a spacesuit.
Record signings have been motivated by what a group looks like, what video concept we have. We can do this, we can do that, how timely the song is. It's not a measure of how good anybody can sing, play, or write. It's how timely it is.
And getting signed is just the first part. That's sometimes, to me, the easiest part. That's when things really begin and become harder. Looking back, I think the easiest period was being a local band. There's much less pressure on you.
Good things are coming.
We had a dream of being like Tom Sawyer. We wanted to do our last show break up, kind of like The Who breaks up every other year, or used to break up every other year, and we wanted to break up, go to California, record our CD, have it come out on the shelves, not tell, and this is how naive we were, not tell any of the press, not tell anybody anything, and just have, our friends one day go to the record store, and then all of a sudden, hey, the Goods is in it, without even knowing, just like, looking through the records and finding a good CD on Warner Brothers, or Columbia, I guess it was at the time.
Wrong. That's not where it's at.
That was our dream. So we had this show at Churchill's Hideaway, and it was packed. It's great. It would have been a great thing to go out there, to break up and then have our, rise from the dead, so to speak.
You haven't got a chance of a snowball in hell.
Going to California now. Going to California somehow. Get within earshot, I'll stay out. I'll do it somehow.
You get seduced by the fame and the money and
Full of hope and mystery.
because his producer has gold records on the wall and he's in a big studio with a big budget.
We got to go around in limousines and all this stuff.
It's just a whirlwind. It's going so fast. You don't really have time to understand what's happening. Record companies are flying you out, and we're just a band from Miami who doesn't know what the heck we're doing.
Honestly, that's when things started getting confusing.
Because you had this concept, hey, when they sign that piece of paper, we're this and we're that and we're that and we're that. Wrong. You sign that piece of paper, you just gave half your life away for like 2 years for $5,000 or something, and that's all you did.
And getting signed is just the first part. That's sometimes, to me, the easiest part, was getting signed. It's what you do after you get signed that really counts.
Hey, wait. I lost my head. I'm sorry for the things I just said. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You have to be very loyal to yourself, and there's going to be a million people telling you what to do and what not to do, and just go with what's in your heart, and you'll do well.
The producer walks in the studio and just totally changes our music, tells us how to act, how to sing, just does whatever he wants with us. All of a sudden he makes his demo and it doesn't sound anything like what we're about. And the whole reason that we got sent up to California was because of the music that we had made on our own and all the success we had achieved. And now this tape goes to this record executive who's expecting to hear what he heard on the original demo tape. We go back home not sharing what we did, and then the record company says, no thanks, we're not interested. It just wasn't you guys in the band. If the band wasn't on the tape, it wasn't you guys on tape.
The realization came to me. I mean, we had just been rejected. We had been put into the studio with this, jerk of a producer who completely turned our music around.
He tried to change our music, which we're open to change, but there's ways of doing things and ways of not doing things.
That just drives you crazy because you didn't listen to yourself, you didn't listen to your heart. You followed some other person's idea who had no idea what you were about. And you basically laid it all down on the line now. I mean, this record guy may never want to see you again. Maybe you've been blacklisted from the entire record community because, well, they don't have it or they're just not there.
Record companies heretofore have predicated their signing on, that's the hot thing, and we don't have a group like that. Get us a group like that. And they go running to the woods to find somebody that sounds like, looks like, does the same kind of music as. They are not looking for creativity. They are looking for, everybody's wearing short skirts, cut all the skirts short. Then the next year, everybody's wearing long skirts, cut all the skirts long. Now it's time for the guys who have no aspiration other than I want to make money. Look alike, sound like, play like, write like, sing like. That's not creative.
Oh shit, you were such a liar with a bit.
was we worked all our lives for this. Our heart and soul is poured into this.
He didn't want to work with us. He wanted to basically mold us, control us, and just, it was a failure.
And that's just a part of life, but you gotta try and find the good in it. Find the good in the tragedy. Find the lesson in the loss.
Have you ever seen